Here is an independent Pennsylvanian voter talking about how he's going to change his position now that he's seen the debate.
So I was definitely, I'm an independent, by the way. I was definitely leaning towards Fetterman, and I think I have totally changed to the Oz side.
Why?
I felt that Fetterman just looked like he didn't have command of the facts. I do think his condition, unfortunately, is going to affect his ability to do the job. I thought Oz was pretty clear on the issues, and I thought he presented himself well and definitely threw out some plans where I didn't see any plans coming out of Fetterman.
Okay, I know these things are anecdotal, but it's interesting that, that there still are undecided people in the country is sort of interesting because the parties are so different, right? This isn't like, okay, am I voting for George H.W. Bush or Bill Clinton, right? Where it's like, they both kind of like America. One wants a little bit more taxes, but the stuff is kind of the same to some degree, right? This is like really, really different stuff. This is all of the woke stuff and the open borders and the race stuff and the crime and the drugs and the defunding of the police versus like basic law and order and America's decent and we believe in the Constitution. So I find it interesting that there are these undecided type people, but this guy seemed like a decent enough guy, and I think he obviously represents some sliver of people that are still undecided, and maybe it's just that they don't pay that much attention to politics except when the elections roll around, and that's actually just fine for a certain segment of the society. So it's interesting that he saw this thing, and then it finally hit him. He said he was leaning Fetterman, so it's hard to understand like what his political leanings are. Maybe that means he's more generally thought of as a Democrat, but after watching that thing, basically he said Fetterman can't communicate his ideas, something ain't quite right. And now I'm going Oz. I think a lot of people, for whatever sliver of people are still undecided in Pennsylvania, I cannot imagine. I genuinely cannot. But if we can find video of it, I will gladly play it tomorrow. If you find me video of anyone, I mean literally anyone, please send it to us, of somebody that was like, I watched that debate last night and I thought John Fetterman was excellent. I was on the fence. I thought maybe I was going to vote for Oz, and now I'm voting for John Fetterman. I literally cannot imagine that such a person could exist.